Hello and welcome to the Topic Master Series presented by Edu-Kingdom College. In this video, we'll be looking at division, long division. First of all, let's have a look at what is division. Division is splitting things into equal groups. There are two types of division, sharing and grouping. Sharing is how many is in each group, whereas grouping is how many groups there are. For example, for sharing, the question can be, the teacher has 12 lollies to share between 4 students. How many does each get? We can work out that 12 divided by 4, 12 lollies divided by 4 students give us 3. 3 lollies per student. For grouping, the question can be, there are 12 lollies and each student gets 4 lollies. How many students are there? 12 divided by 4, 12 lollies divided by 4 lollies gives 3 students. They both give the same answer, but the answer means different things. Let's have a look at it visually. There are 12 lollies and 4 students. We have to give each student 1 lolly until there are none left. 1, 2, 3. Each student is going to get 3 lollies. Now, let's have a look at grouping. Again, we have 12 lollies. We have to count by 4, and every 4 makes one group. We can see that it's going to make us 3 groups, so it can be split to 3 students. A quick little revision on division. Division is interchangeable with multiplication. So we can see here the 42 divided by 7. 4 times 6 equals 42, so we know that 42 divided by 7 is going to give us 6. Whereas 39 divided by 6. We did a little bit of trial and error. We know that 6 times 6 is going to be 36, and 39 minus 36 is going to be 3, so 39 divided by 6 is going to give us 6 remainder 3. Now that we know what is sharing and grouping, let's have a recap on what division is with some practice questions. So, it says, question 1. Jamie brought 24 pens and wants to share them with his 7 other friends. How many pens will each person get? A. Determine if this is grouping or sharing. B. Work out the answer and write a concluding sentence. For A, we can see the question specifically says share. Therefore, it will be sharing. For B, in total there are 24 pens, and how many people there are the pens being shared with? It will be 8 because it's going to be Jamie plus 7 other friends. Each person gets a pen one by one. We can see that 24 divided by 8 is going to give us 3. Hence, the concluding sentence will be, each person gets 3 pens. Question 2. Mr. Robert brought 10 chickens. If each cage can only fit 2 chickens, how many cages does Mr. Robert need to buy? For A, the question gives us the total amount of each group, which is the cage, so it'll be grouping. For B, it says each cage can fit 2 chickens, meaning we need to group them in pairs. There are 10 chickens in total. How many in one cage? 2 in one cage. So 10 divided by 2 is going to give us 5, so Mr. Robert needs to buy 5 cages. All the questions we have done are with smaller numbers. It allows us to rather group or share manually or use trial and error to solve. But what do we need to do when the number gets bigger? Like these equations here. 549 divided by 4, 9,876 divided by 6, 5,646 divided by 15. It will take a long time for us to figure out the answer using these two methods. That's why we need to learn something called long division. Instead of using the regular trial and error method, we can see that this method can give us an answer efficiently. Long division uses this division bracket on the left here. In the example here, 54 divided by 4. 54 is divided and it will go inside the bracket. 4 is a divisor and it will go outside of the bracket. And the quotient will be on top and the remainder will be on the very bottom. But what is the process and all the numbers in the middle? Let's have a look at this example here. 964 divided by 4. Firstly, we have to draw the long division bracket and put the dividend and divisor at the correct place. Working from left to right, we need to divide each number of the dividend individually by the divisor. What does that actually mean? we can see the first number on the left here is 9. So we're going to do 9 divided by 4. We know that 4 times 2 is going to give us 8. So 9 divided by 4 is going to give us 2, remainder 1. We're going to put the 8 on below the 9. And we're going to treat this like a subtraction. 9 minus 8, draw a line, and remainder is 1. And we're going to put the 2 at the top of the division bracket. Then we move on to the next number, 6. We're going to drag down the 6 and put it next to the 1, which will give us a new number, 16. Then we're going to have to do 16 divided by 4. We know that 16 divided by 4 is going to give us 4. So we're going to put the answer on top. We know 16 divided by 4 does not give any remainder, so we don't have to write anything at the bottom. Now we have to drag the last 4 of the dividend. 4 divided by 4 is going to give us 1. We're going to write the 4 and with no remainder and 1 at the top. We're going to line it all up and give us an answer of 241. We can clearly see that dividend is inside of the bracket, divides are outside, quotient or answer on the top, and the remainder will be at the very bottom. But in this case, there is no remainder. Now let's try to work this question out together. 137 divided by 4. First, we draw the division bracket and put all the numbers where it should be. It should look like this. Then we work from left to right. You can see that I didn't work out the 1 divided by 4 and went straight to 13 divided by 4. This is because I know that 1 cannot be divided by 4 either way, so the answer will be 0. So I can just go straight to 13. 3 times 4 is going to give us 12, and 13 minus 12 is going to give us 1. So 3 will be on top of the division bracket, and 1 will be below the line. Then we drag the 7 down. 17 divided by 4 is going to give us 4, remainder 1. Therefore, the answer will be 34, remainder 1. There are 2 questions here for you to try. Please pause the video and give it a shot. 268 divided by 4. 2 divided by 4 is just going to give us 0, remainder 2. So we can just go straight to 26 divided by 4, which gives us 6, remainder 2. Drag down to 8. 28 divided by 4 gives 7, therefore the answer is 67 with no remainder. Question 2. 668 divided by 7. 6 divided by 7 is just going to give us 0, remainder 6. Jumping straight to 66 divided by 7 will give us 9, remainder 3. Drag the 8 down. 38 divided by 7 is going to give us 5, remainder 3. So the answer for 668 divided by 7 is going to give us 95, remainder 3. This is all for this video. Find out more English and Maths content by exploring our channel.